Welcome and thank you for tuning in to Sharon Kelly Speaks. Today I wanted to talk to you about using your kids as a pawn. I know there's a lot of you out there who are doing this. You were telling your ex that they can't see the children or your child because you're angry at them and you're trying to keep the child from them. You're doing this as a means to try to control them. You're angry at them because the relationship didn't work out. And you're thinking that, okay, well, if I do this, then maybe I can get them to do what it is that I want them to do. I'm going to use this as a tool to manipulate them and to hurt them because I know they really want to see the child or our children. So I'm going to do this as a means to try to get them to feel the pain that I feel because the relationship didn't work out. And let me tell you, the pain that they feel is not because the relationship didn't work out. The pain that they feel is because they can't see their child. And that is very separate from the pain that they feel about you or what you're hoping that they feel about you. They don't feel pain about not being in a relationship with you. In fact, because of this behavior, they're probably happy that they do not have a relationship with you and that the relationship did end. And they're thankful that they're seeing the real you because they would hate to have found themselves married or in a long-term relationship with someone who behaves that way. Children need both parents. They need both of their parents, whether you think so or not, in a moment of your anger. The only time that a child should be kept from a parent is in a time where they're being in harm. If there's a situation where they're in harm, where there's abuse, then yes, obviously that child really doesn't need to be around that parent for that reason. However, if that's not the case, you should never keep your child away from their parent. You should be, in fact, be happy that the father or the mother still wants to be very much involved in the child's life, even though the relationship ended. There are so many people out there who have the story where they say that, well, when my dad or my mom left, I never saw them again. They never called, they never checked on me, they never came by. But yet you have these men and you have these women who are saying, that's not me. This is my child. I want to be a part of their life. I'm not missing visitation. I'm paying my child support on time. Anytime you need something, I'm there. And yet you have these women who are still saying, I don't care if you're doing that. You're still not seeing the child when you want to see him. I'll tell you when you see the child. And that's not how it should work. Parents, you need to realize that children need both of their parents for the equal amount of time, as much as they're able to have. Understandably, it can't be maybe every day because the two people are not living in the home together, but it should be just as much. It should be as much as possible. When you tell the child that they can't see their parent, and it's for the reasons that you are bitter, scorned, you're angry, it's wrong. In the end, it's going to come back and haunt you because that child will grow up. The child will ask questions about why I wasn't able to see my father, or what I wasn't able to see my mother, or I wasn't able to call them or spend the time with them that they desired to spend with me. Why did you keep them away? You have to answer that. You're going to have to answer to that one day. And when you answer them and explain to them the reason, you're going to find that your relationship now is going to be hindered with them. So my advice to you today is to stop it, to recognize that the relationship is far more important than the message that you're trying to send. Because in fact, the message that you're trying to send, that you're angry with them, really does nobody any good. It doesn't solve the situation. It doesn't make the situation better. I'm sorry that you're hurting. I'm sorry that you're upset that the relationship didn't work. But while you're sitting here toiling over your misery, being angry, and using the child as a pawn, she and he are still not with you. You still don't have the relationship. You're still not accomplishing what it was that you desired to have. At the end of the day, you and this person are not going to be back together. Y'all are not going to have a relationship as a couple, but y'all can have a relationship as a parent. And that is a very important piece in that child's life. And that's what you need to consider day by day as you're making decisions. Day by day as you're deciding whether or not I'm going to allow this parent to have interaction with a child. Think about it, ponder it, and make some changes. The children need both of their parents. Have a great day. Thank you for tuning in. Like, subscribe, and share the video.